A second teen is under arrest in the stabbing death of a boy outside an East LA middle school. KCAL 9's Dave Lopez has more on the arrest and one suspect's court appearance.
In a small room in this juvenile court facility in Boyle Heights, a 13-year-old boy who could pass for 10 was formally charged with stabbing to death a 14-year-old boy. At about the same time, in a different section of this building this morning, another 14-year-old was being booked for supplying the 13-year-old murder suspect with a knife. 14-year-old Stephen Cruz was stabbed to death on the steps of Griffith Middle School on Friday. Police aren't saying what prompted the attack.
Does anybody want to say anything at all?
No.
Nothing?
Family members of the 13-year-old, by law we cannot identify him, said nothing. The boy's parents left the back way, out of camera view. No cameras allowed, but we were given permission to be inside the courtroom. The 13-year-old was brought in, not handcuffed. He has a very young, boyish baby face, and he has a very large scar on the side of his neck. In court documents, he denied that he's a gang member, and he also denied using a knife in the attack. His attorney asked the judge to allow him to go home under house arrest. The judge said no, citing the fact that it's a murder case and the use of a knife. And then the 13-year-old walked up to the judge and produced a piece of paper. On the paper, it said Certificate of Excellence in Yoga. Apparently, the 13-year-old had earned that in the short time he's been in custody. He's back in court next week. From Boyle Heights, Dave Lopez, KCAL 9 News.